Here's a horrible little nasty, nasty secret for you. I did not want to do this video today. I've been putting it off. I've been 100% putting it off. And I guess you guys can tell something's very different about my appearance today. It's right here. Looks like I got hit by a bus and I live under a damn bridge somewhere. And you know what? I've been doing a lot of video my entire life. And I've always been wanting to make sure I look perfect before I go on air because that's the persona. Everyone has to look perfect in life. It has to be like this like namaste moment when you come on live. You're like, I have to have my hair perfect. Can't have one whisker out of whack. No, not at all. My face is completely foobarred. And no, that's not a cuss word. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I got hit with rocks, poison oak, going at 100 miles an hour. It's infecting everything in my face. And I'm going like, oh my gosh, I can never be seen in public again. I'm like a troll, right? But no, I decided to say, you know what, to heck with that mindset. And I want a lot of folks to really realize something is that when you have bus face, road rash over here, it's not it's not about how you look to be a professional. It's how you show up every single moment. It's about your commitment in life. It's about your commitment to yourself and your promises, your goals, your expectations for your own well-being, where you want to be in life, where you want to go, what's going to stop you, what's not going to stop you. Are you dedicated, or are you just putting on a freaking show? Are you really going to show up when the shit hits the fan? Like when my face got obliterated in an infection from poison oak, and it freaking hurts. I can't even sleep on my face, but I'm terrified to go walk down to the damn store because I don't want to be judged. But I don't think that's unfair because I think it's pretty much every human being on earth. They don't want to be judged for something because everyone wants to be seen like they're valuable. This does not make me feel like I'm valuable, but I know that's in my mind. And so I had to really kind of talk it out, write it out, think about it, pray about it. And I really kind of came to this conclusion. Actually, I didn't come to a conclusion. I asked myself a question. What is professionalism ultimately at the core? What does professionalism look like? Is professionalism on those perfect days when you show up and everything's right and everything's good to go? Or is professionalism you show up day in, day out, either in your personal life or professional life? Professionalism can be used in multiple different varieties in this conversation, in my opinion. You know what? When you're not feeling 100%, do you go out and do the door knocking, do the calls, do the networking events? You know what? When you have a face that looks like you got run over by a Mack truck on a Indy 500 raceway, do you show up on video? Yep. Why? Because it's integrity and it's consistency. Anything you're going through in life, I am literally living proof of it, can sometimes really suck. But here's the cool thing, man and gal, you don't have to let it suck. You can push through it and go through adversity. I chose to come on this and show everybody that, you know what, just because you don't look the best, feel the best, act the best, not everything is rainbow roses and sherbet, doesn't mean it should stop you from attaining your goals, at least chasing your goals, having a conversation, doing that thing, whatever it is. Go out there with bus face and go out there and really, really start learning who you are. Are you going to show up or you're not going to show up? Are you going to be a good human or you're not going to be a good human? You know what? Scars tell stories too. When people look back on this video, and they probably will, well, they might, I don't know. I literally have no idea, but they're going to see, hopefully, maybe in these shorts somewhere that, not when you show up for life, everybody's got scars. Some people wear them inside, some people wear them outside, but there are scars in life. How do you handle them? Are they a detriment or an attribute? Is it something you walk towards or run away from? And like I say on a lot of these videos, I mean, this stuff is purely my own little vlog where I can rant and rave. And I'm so thankful that you guys are here. And hopefully this helps one or two people out there or more, because each one of us have such an awesome, unique superpower inside of each other or inside of ourselves. We don't even know what it is sometimes. And it could be something very mundane, something you overlook on a daily basis. But in reality, you're bringing more value to more people than you can possibly imagine by doing what you already know you're good at. But if you have a rough day or a rough face or a rough attitude or bad relationship or whatever it is, and you're like, I have no value, then congratulations, that's where you're going to land. Me walking out to shoot this today, I was telling myself I had no value. I'm not worth anything. This isn't going to happen. Why does anybody want to see me like this? Am I doing this for an ego play? And I really played into that. Then I said, Greg, you need to shut up. That lying mind of yours needs to take a permanent dirt nap and stop the bullshit that's going on between your ears. That 6 inches of horse shit right now. Yeah, that's the stuff that needs to be cut out. Because There is no perfect moment in life. There's no perfect opportunity. There's no perfect anything. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that, you're going to see tomorrow. And I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm just trying to be really freaking honest with you here. And so with that thought in mind, I immediately started thinking about things in life in a different manner. When I really when I really start looking at sometimes the way people, and including myself in this, look at life as they have to have the perfect outfit on. You have to have the right watch, the right purse, the right outfit, the right event, the right date, the right car, the right job, the right income, the right apartment, the right house, the right kids, the right vacation house, the right boat, the right schooling, the right parents, and the right area, blah, 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 blah. But does that really make the big difference? Do you always have to look perfect? Or do people go to people that have gone through the fire, that have been forged by heat and adversity, and they come out the other side swinging? I was watching a show the other day when I was kind of winding down, and part of the show, they were talking about this rich kid coming in this, poor neighborhood and typical cop show, right? And basically, they just talked about, because the rich kid is the one that committed the crime. And it doesn't matter where you come from, it's where you go. And the folks that live in these kind of more or less lower income neighborhoods, um, those folks genuinely in the show showed, neighborhood love and pride and joy. While other people are looking for it elsewhere, they looked for it inward, right? At their own community, themselves, right? So what's your community? Where do you look for power? Where do you look for inspiration? Where do you look for something to lean your head on when you're having a rough go of it, right? What are you hiding in your closet? What is eating away at you when the lights are off, when no one's around? What demons are talking to you in your ear, and the angels are talking to you in the other ear? What are they saying? Who's winning that battle? But here's the real question. Who's missing out because you don't show up? Who's missing out? Is it your kids, your spouse, your business, yourself, your dog? Who's missing out? What's missing out because you decided to take a bitch day? I could have totally taken a bitch day. I could have sat on my ass, told myself, "Oh, Greg, their face is too messed up. Nobody's gonna care. It's a hide away, hide away." What if someone else is going through something 10,000 times worse than what I'm going through? I guarantee you, someone is. What gives me the right to shut up? What gives me the right to not, maybe encourage one person? What gives me the right to hide and stop being me? That's just self-centered. Now, I'm not saying you're self-centered. I'm talking about myself right now. I have to give myself, a call to action, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. What is that call to action? What's that goal? What's that drive? What's that what? What's that where? What's that who? That everything is worth it for. Everything. Is it your kiddo? Is it your spouse? Is it your job? Is it your business partner? What is it? Huh? What is it? Because someone's going to miss out if you don't show up. And it could be simply you. It could be literally walking your cat if you take a cat for walks. Every hard story in life is going to give you some sort of a damaged outcome in some way, shape, or form. What are you going to do with those scars? Are you going to learn from them, or are you going to hide away from them? It is definitely one of those things that I wanted to hide. I really did. I wanted to hide. And I did for a couple days. I did. I just can't do it. My goals are too big. I keep living in my next phase of life, and I refuse to go backwards, and I refuse to let little setbacks come into my life. And by the way, that's a good point. Totally forgot about this. And yes, it does look like I got punched in the face since everyone's just joining now. This is rocks and poison oak at 100 miles an hour from a weed eater that smacked me in the face about a weekend 3 days ago. Extremely painful. And oh my God, I do not wish this on anybody. But when you get the scars, I honestly have been open about mine, but a lot of people won't do that. And it's because it's my way of coping and getting through stuff. How's yours? What's yours? Mine used to be drinking. I used to drink my ass off. I used to drink a lot, and I mean a lot. And am I proud of it? No. Is it my past? Yep, 100%. Am I going to own it? Yeah, of course. Do I still have beers and a nice, martini every once in a while? Yeah, of course. Who doesn't? Nothing like a craft beer or a top shelf martini. My gosh. But the thing is that with all my scars and all my imperfeccies, it's not even a word, all the things that I'm imperfect about, I still am going to keep showing up and bettering myself every single day. And if I do that, you can do that. You can show up. You tell that little drunk little monkey on your shoulder who's saying, you can't do it. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not handsome enough. You're too heavy. You're too skinny. Your voice is too high. Your laugh sucks. Take that little drunk monkey and kick him squarely in the taint, and you shove him in a big old bucket of water and shut the lid. He needs to shut up for life, because guess what? You're more than perfect. You're already kicking ass and taking names. You're already changing lives you don't even know about. I found that out the other day through a different person I was asking a question to, and they kind of let me have it a little bit in regards to the reality check I needed to hear of kind of the impact I'm making on other people. I didn't even know I was in multiple different arenas. Let's put it that way. And I started looking around. I'm like, oh my God, I'm helping this many people. And the individual said, yeah. I said, oh my God. So that's what got me up and got me out the door today. And that's what got me on this camera today, is the fact that if you put your face through a lawnmower blades like I did, not literally, it's a joke. Again, remember, rocks and poison oak, weed eater. That's it. If I can do this, if I can come out when it's honestly physical hurts, you guys can do anything that you want to do today. Make that call. Pick up the phone. Do that first video. I don't care how bad your hair is. I don't care if the lighting's off. Do the video. I'm on camera. You can be on camera. Trust me, you're way better looking than I am today. Just go do it. Push yourself. Do that uncomfortable thing. Ask that question. Get in that relationship, either personal or professional. Get curious. What does it mean if you show up? What does it mean if you don't show up? Which one has more power over you and the other person and the world? You hiding has its time. It's okay to have those days. Don't let it own you. Don't let it define you. Your definition of you is what you make it. You can either be ugly on the outside in your mind, or you can be beautiful and handsome on the outside. You can be ugly on the inside or handsome and beautiful on the inside. Your choice. Own it, love it, laugh with it, embrace it. It's you, baby. Now go out there. Keep this in mind. And I really, 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 I kind of alluded to it a little bit. But, if I can show up here, and I'm going to say it again. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I mean, I'm seriously was having a rough time with it. So here's the question for you, not from you, for you. I want you to take this, and then we'll part ways for the day, and I'll see you back here with my road rash, poison oak face tomorrow and the next day. I'm not going to stop. It's getting better. I'm going to be just fine. Everyone's going to be just fine. It's a blip in the universe, just like everything else in life, guys. Everything's a blip in the universe. A breakup, which any of you who know me, I went through one recently, was horrible. But you know what? I'm like, it's not defining me. It's a blip. That's what I'm saying. It's a blip. Everything is going to keep moving and shaking. Be consistently curious about the unknown, and life will surprise you every single time you try. Now, I didn't say it's going to be good. I said it's going to surprise you. Keep that in mind. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep moving forward. Here's my last question from you. What are you hiding from today because you don't feel perfect enough to start? What is that thing, guys? What have you not started because you don't feel perfect enough? Okay, that was my last question. My last story is this. Back in the 1900s, there was the running industry was just starting to get going. One of my favorite stories. And there was this farmer, and we're talking like work boots and overalls, and worked in the field, straw hat, bang, ding, 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 farm dude, right? And he heard about this whole running thing. He's like, I'm pretty good at running. And I don't try to make him sound stupid on purpose, just part of the story, okay? I'm pretty good at running. So, you know what? He hears about this race. And, he's like, I'll sign up. I can do this. So he starts out there. He starts running, right? And the bang, I got ahead of myself. Hold on. So he shows up for the race and he sees all these people with all these fancy pants, new shoes on, aka like Nikes or Adidas or something like that, right when these shoes were just coming out. Now, another part of the story you don't know, and he didn't know, is that this race is a couple of day race. And so there was going to be scheduled breaks and times for rest and water and sleep. He didn't get that memo because they didn't have memos back then. So the firing gun goes up, bang, boom, everyone starts running. And they're in their fancy shorts and their nice running shoes, and they're off to the races, literally. He starts running along. He doesn't know to stop. And so these guys are running like all like rabbits, and he's just trucking along like a tortoise. Gets to lunch, he doesn't stop, they slow down. Gets to dinner, he doesn't stop, they take a break. They bed up for the night, he keeps running. He thinks that's the agenda, is just to keep running, right? So he just ran all night long, ran all day, ran all night. He finished before the other folks even woke up, and everyone was blown away by this guy in these hiking mountain boots and overalls beat all this brand new tech. You don't want to know why he beat everybody else. Not that he was a better runner, not that he had the better equipment, not that he was perfect. He showed up and he didn't stop. He didn't let anything deter him in life, and he won the race. So there's where I'm going to leave it with you guys today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this out. Yes, this is, Poison Oak and Rock Face. So that's going to be my Poison Oak Rock Face is going to be my new nickname. So take that and run with it and make fun of me as much as you want, because this shit hurts and I could use a couple of laughs. So DM me if you guys know me, or if you don't, just hit me up with your best rock Poison Oak Face joke or meme. I will share them next time around, because honestly, I could really get a kick out of this shit right now. I love you guys. Until the next one, boom, peace. This is Mornings with McDaniel. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.